Let's introduce the process of importing pictures from computer into plasma cutting machine. The program has been copied to the USB disk. The first step is to insert the USB disk. Press F2 File Management, then press F2 U-Disk File. Usually the files we just copied into the U-Disk are in the back. Press S to flip the page. Press up and down key to switch the selected file. Press F6 copy file onto the hard disk. Press F8 confirm, shows save successfully, then the program is already on the hard disk. Press F1 hard disk file, there is a program in it. Press OK, this program is coming out. Set these parameters after the picture imported: cutting speed, slitting, and cutting mode, including the arc voltage setting and positioning test. We have introduced in the plasma detailed video. I will not introduce it here. Next step, we choose the starting point. We can see the cutting arc in the lower right corner of the picture. However, the starting point of the new imported picture is in the lower left corner. We can change it when cutting. Move it to the lower right corner, then its moving distance will be shorter. Plus sign is the starting point. You see, it is moving. Press F3 Parts option, then press F1 Start option. Press F4 to select the lower right corner. Press F8 OK twice to see that the cross plus sign has moved to the lower right corner. We move the cutting torch to the lower right corner of the steel plate. Press S to lower the torch, and the torch can be moved by up, down, left and right keys. If the speed and distance of the movement are not well controlled, you can press the F key to switch to the fixed length mode to move precisely. We move to the approximate position first. Press G to enter a fixed distance, 1 mm, which will be better to control. It will move a millimeter by pressing. The starting point setting is completed. We press F8 coordinate to clear. OK, then we cut. Press space to enter the cutting screen and press the start button. If the window of the collision alarm pops up, press start twice to start cutting. In just a few seconds, it has been cut according to the picture you need. Common problem, such as the size of the workpiece we designed is 100 × 100 mm, but the actual cut size is only about 1/3 of its size, only more than 30 mm. In this case, some parameters in the settings exceed the limit and cause the system parameters to return to the factory default value. And our solution is very simple. Under the main interface, press F5 System Diagnosis, then F8 System Definition, and then F1 Restore Parameters. It is generally indicated that the restore parameters need no password successfully. If there is a need to enter a password, please enter 1396. The pop-up window indicates that the restore parameter is successful. Press the Enter key to confirm, then press the ESC key to return to the main interface. let us introduce some reasons why the plasma cutting nozzle is easy to burn out. The first one is that the positioning height of your arc is too low, and the splash is easy to cause damage to the cutting nozzle when perforating. Let's try this height. Adjust positioning test. Under normal circumstances, we recommend that the customer position the height at 10 mm to prevent splashing. Let's see if it is larger than 10 mm. We will adjust this position smaller. 0.46 means the rising time is 0.46 seconds. Let's try again. Adjust to 0.4. Height is about 10 mm. 10 mm perforation height can effectively solve the nozzle burnout problem. The second reason, the cutting height during cutting is too low. It may cause the cutting nozzle to be too low or even in direct touch with the steel plate. The nozzle is easy to damage. The solution is that adjust the arc voltage during the cutting process. The distance keeps 5 mm. If the height is too high, please make reduce, and if the height is too small, then make increase. Adjust through arc voltage setting. That is to say, the height during the cutting process should be kept about 5 mm. The positioning height during the arcing process is kept at around 10 mm.